Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and I want to make a very quick video because I see a lot of people on Jets Twitter and a lot of Jets fans seeing the rumors that the Atlanta Falcons and wide receiver Calvin Ridley could be moving on this offseason, and they could be looking for a trade partner. Now, listen, these are just rumors. We have no idea if the Falcons and Calvin Ridley are trying to separate and the Falcons are trying to trade him. That is just a rumor that is not confirmed, but let's just go with the speculation in this video that if Calvin Ridley's on the trade block, should the New York Jets be interested in going out there and trading for a wide receiver in Calvin Ridley's talent? So in this video, I want to give you guys my brief thoughts on this, and I also want to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you think, hypothetically speaking, that Calvin Ridley becomes available via the trade market, should the Jets be interested? And if they are interested, what should they give up to go and get him? So before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Jets Media and you want to see more great Jets content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYJets_media. And if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right in. So I see a lot of people comparing the move for Calvin Ridley, hypothetically speaking, if the Jets want to bring him in, similarly to what the Buffalo Bills did with Stefon Diggs. Now, what did the Bills give up? They gave up a first-round pick. Stefon Diggs came into the Buffalo Bills, and it absolutely changed the dynamic of offense, and it actually helped Josh Allen become the great quarterback that he is today. Now, I don't think Calvin Ridley and Stefon Diggs are in the same breath. I think Stefon Diggs is way better than Calvin Ridley, in my opinion. But Calvin Ridley is a very good player. He was the number one receiver supposed to be this year with Julio Jones leaving. But we all know that something happened with Calvin Ridley this year. He was not able to play, and something was going wrong with his mental makeup, and he was going through a lot of things in his own life. So that's the one thing that I want to talk about to start off about Calvin Ridley is what's going on with his mind, what's going on with his life, because obviously it's something serious to the point where he couldn't go out there and play for the Atlanta Falcons. So that's something that needs to be worked on in terms of if you're going to go out there and trade for a guy, you need to make sure that he's okay mentally and he's ready to play football. But when it comes to just him as a player, he's so talented. He's a player that if he comes to the Jets, I would understand that pairing him up with Elijah Moore and Corey Davis makes a ton of sense, and getting an established veteran wide receiver in the building with Zach Wilson going into year number 2 makes a lot of sense. And when it comes to the trade value, if we can give up maybe a second-round pick or a third-round pick, sign me up, potentially. But at the same time, when it comes to the Jets adding a receiver this offseason, because there's no doubt that the Jets have to get a big-time playmaker this offseason for a wide receiver to replace Jameson Crowder when he walks in free agency, most likely to pair up with E. Moore and Corey Davis. Now, I'm really high on the Jets drafting a receiver early in the draft or maybe the second round to be that guy. But if they want to get a more established guy and not rely on a rookie wide receiver to go out there, then maybe it does make sense to go out there and make sure that Calvin Ridley is a New York Jet. I'm on both sides of the spectrum, but I'm more leaning towards going the draft route, because I'd rather get a guy in the draft that Zach Wilson can develop with over time instead of just like a short-term thing. Calvin Ridley is entering the last year of his contract. He's 27, going to be 28 years old, but he is a great player. It's not like he's washed up or anything, even though there is something that you have to realize that he did not play football this year with the Falcons, and he played early in the season, but he didn't play for the majority of the year. So that's definitely something that I want to look out for, where if he does become available, you want to understand what's going on with his life, make sure that he's okay, and also the trade value is a big thing. Do we want to give up capital for a player like Calvin Ridley? It does make sense, because the Jets are going in to year number 2 in this system where we want to make sure that Zach Wilson is surrounded with talent around him more than he was this year, especially when you're going into year number 2 in the same system with Mike LaFleur. You have to add a big-time target alongside Elijah Moore and Corey Davis. So I understand that some Jets fans are all in on Calvin Ridley. If he comes available, Joe Douglas needs to go out there and get the job done, because what we've seen from Joe Douglas as a GM so far is his ability to be a wizard in the trade market in terms of trading our own players for draft capital. The one thing we have not seen from Joe Douglas yet is trading for a player like a Calvin Ridley or somewhat a big-time player, and we give up capital in order to come in here and make a big-time impact right away. So I want Joe Douglas to take advantage of the draft capital that we have to not only draft players, but to get aggressive in the trade market, because we need players in here right away to help out a young quarterback and even the defense. If there's a defensive player that becomes available via the trade market that's young, and enticing, and the trade, value's not through the roof, and Joe Douglas gets the job done, I would love to see that, because we need impactful players right away going into next year. So as you can tell, I'm on the fence with Calvin Ridley. My instincts tells me it'll be a better idea to go through the draft, maybe draft Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, all these guys in the draft really entices me. Or if they want to go the veteran route, not rely on a rookie wide receiver, and Calvin Ridley is available, go out there, maybe trade a second-round pick or a third-round pick. I would not give up a first-round pick for Ridley at all. I know that he was a first-round pick, but last year, not him playing a lot does make me a little worried, and he is getting up there in age. It's not like he's super, super young, but he is in the prime of his career and entering a contract year for the Atlanta Falcons. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on that front. So leave a comment down below your thoughts about this news. Would you want the Jets to pursue Calvin Ridley if it becomes available? If he does become available, do you want the Jets to stay away, go a different route? Go through the draft for wide receiver, or maybe sign a wide receiver in free agency? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I know that some Jets fans are on both sides of the fence on this one, so please let me know in the comments. And like the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's go Jets. Peace.